Hello, here is a video about the domain and the range of functions. The graph on the left is the graph of y equals the square root of x. It's the parent function of a radical equation. So you can see the graph would start at 0, 0, because if you plug a 0 in for x, square root of 0 is 0. So 0, 0 is a point, and then it would go in an arc going this direction towards the right. The domain is going to be what the representing of all the x values. So if I wanted to hit a plus sign and hit a note and then put domain here, and then I could put the x values in this function. The x values have to be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so that's going to show where all the x values are. So you can see this graph right here is always going to be in the green area. There's never a point where it's going to be over here at all. It's always going to be going to the right. So the domain is the x values have to be greater than or equal to 0. They cannot be less than 0. Let me add another note because we're going to find the range as well. Adding a note means you can type in the lines. The range is where all the y values. So you can see there's no y values below this 0 line. So your y values have to also be greater than or equal to 0. So I've got my range values in green. My range values are in black. My domain values are in green, and you can always change colors if you want to. So if I don't want this to be green, let's say I want red, and then let's say I want orange or red and purple, your favorite colors, whatever they are. But you can see that, the domain is going to be in this X value, this red color. You can click on it and it'll turn off and on. And the range is going to be in this purple color and it will go off and on. That's just showing me that that this area right here is where the domain and the range will overlap. That's where our graph is going to be located. So that's how you find the domain and range of functions.